Really want is to have a peach. We were sitting at the deli. She was eating chicken salad. Do you want some of my sandwich? She asked me yet again. I shook my head and muttered, I'm working over here. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
There are shards in the bath mat. There are shards beneath the sink. There are shards by the toilet. I'll never get this clean. Sun rose today for me and me alone, and the cat out on the junk pile in her yard. Now I won't die alone. Glass all over the floor, tiny pieces everywhere. Oh no, I'll never get this up. She could kill a moth with a gaze. She can call it off and turn her head away. Or she can lay down on the floor with the hair down in her face. She can't stop my hand from knocking over that glass. And I'll be picking shards out of my feet as long as she's around. The sun came up today for me alone, and the cat out on the junk pile in her yard. Yeah, that's another.
What a beautiful young love song.
Where do we go from here? My name is Sean Earl.
Which is the way that's
Sean. Yeah. Who are all these people? Why are you here?
Where did you come from?
Really? I thought there'd be nobody here but me and Sean. I don't know.
Mo's gonna sing later.
No, I can't sing. You're singing. It's beautiful, but I might.
I'm just fine. I don't know the words to these songs.
Why
because
should
I don't do this.
Yeah.
So we got the lyrics on the computer here.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that thing?
I got this from the store. Bernie Mac played Sammy Davis's part in the remake of Ocean's 11. I was watching that one when Sammy visited me from heaven. Can you see me? Sammy said, and he opened up his palm. In the hollow of it, written in wrinkles, was a line from Sammy's song. The Candyman can, the Candyman can, the Candyman can I? Can you see me, he said, and he turned off my TV. Then he went to the refrigerator and got an onion that didn't keep. And he put it on the table, which was sticky from beer. And he sat with me and watched it molder for the whole rest of the year.
Ooh.
The Candyman can. 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 What's next? The Candyman can. Can I? When the room gets dusty and you can't tell your foot from your feet, call out Sammy Davis. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream? Can you call me tomorrow? When I go, can you miss me? The Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can. Can I?
He can play guitar too. Can he play guitar? Nice guitar. Yeah.
I'm paying him too.
Yeah. Nice guitar. I like his song. Sounds good. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, this is a true story about deed theft. Outside of Winter Haven, Florida, in Polk County he resides, sipping a Bloody Mary on the front porch. Outside it's pushing 45. The house in Brooklyn went to deed theft. Said you can't beat the Florida lifestyle. Then his wife had her first heart attack. 2 months after moving, she died. His brother moved to Allentown years ago. Doesn't know how to help him this time. Now he's a flagger for a pavement company. Minimum wage at 69. There are strange things done in the Florida sun, but the strangest one of the day was an old man in a scally cap, sharing memories from a bar on 3rd Street. He calls once every couple of months. I know it's him before he does. He says, these aren't stories that I'm sharing with you, kid. These are the moments of my life. These are the moments of my life. I met my wife at the Carriage House in 1995. She was my third, and I loved her the best. Till she was swindled her inheritance by a Nostran cultist welfare thieving ass. There are strange things done neath the Florida sun, but the strangest one today was an old man in a scally cap, saying once I was a regular at Snooki's. He said, son, let me leave you with the wisdom. Never let yourself get caught with a live boy or a dead girl. And never leave the neighborhood. There are strange things done neath the Florida sun, but the strangest one today was an old man in a scally cap. Once I was a regular at Snooki's. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Dreams about naming puppies. That one's sod and that one's bod. Dreams about naming puppies. That one's Paul and that one's tall. But the more I dream about these names, the more it seems something strange. I don't have a leash, I don't have a bowl, I don't have a dog, I don't have a soul. I just dream about naming puppies. That one's hot, that one's God. Dreams about naming puppies. Dreams about calling up Quince. Quince, please join us.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
What shall we do?
Well, I don't know if you heard the news, but
Oh, that's terrible.
News? What news?
something terrible has happened to the city.
Oh no.
They're closing down the last horse track in the 5 boroughs,
Oh.
which isn't a great loss for most of us, but it is for history. 140, 150 years old, Aqueduct Racetrack in Queens. They named a subway station after it. And there's been other losses in the horse world. Farlap was an Australian horse with the biggest heart ever, 5 times the size of a normal heart. If you go to Australia to this day, they say, if you're a good guy, you've got a heart as big as Farlap. And I'm going to perform a song about Farlap with a man with that kind of a heart. Quince. Many of you know.
I should have brought the jar with me. You could see it.
Is this the right order? At least we're doing it right?
What's what?
We're doing this right,
I hope so.
Yeah.
No one will know.
No.
Nobody heard the song.
He was long, lean, and handsome, the color of the sun. And he proved himself a champion, though his fame had just begun. He was called to greener pastures far beyond the sunset's glow. But he'll never be forgotten on the fairways down below. He needed no persuasion nor a whip laid to his side as he thundered down the straight, 20 feet in every stride. He was known by everybody, men and women, girls and boys. A problem to the bookies, but the punters' pride and joy. Many heads were bowed in sorrow on that sad and fateful day, when the news spread o'er the country, mighty Farlaps passed away. He needed no persuasion nor a whip laid to his side as he thundered down the straight, 20 feet in every stride. Oh, I've always been a jockey, for I love the racing game, and I often ride the courses where old Farlap won his fame. But I'll never ride a winner, only seconds at the most, for I fancy I still see him leading at the winning post. He needed no persuasion nor a whip laid to his side as he thundered down the straight, 20 feet in every stride.
Oh, yeah. All right. The Mighty Quince. The Mighty Quince.
Thank y'all for coming out. I'm gonna be passing this bucket around. There's
Ooh.
$20 suggestion donation.
Oh, there you are.
You can do cards.
You lean back.
That's it. That's my time.
Lean in a little so you get No, no, you're fine. You just lean back. I thought I lost you. Man, yes. You guys are good, man.
So, the songwriter of Sidewalks of New York,
James Blake.
uncontent to be a one-hit wonder,
Ah,
came back many years later, long after the failed Al Smith campaign.
That's right.
What was he? You told. What was he?
He started the,
Well, tell him what he was. It was the grand.
he was the Grand Trunk, he was the
Sorry.
Grand Trunk of the Grand Order of Elephants, which was he made a society to help who?
For the amiability of businessmen.
To help businessmen be more happy.
nice.
Clearly a man with a long series of hustles.
Yes.
Man, that's
In Time magazine, 1928, they said 34 years ago when he was selling hats in Manhattan, he wrote the ballad now used for derby parades. And now he's selling portieres in Manhattan. In any case, it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Larry's not here, but Larry dragged this one up.
I sent it to him on a dot matrix printer. I was impressed.
Oh, yeah.
And the chords don't exist except for us. Right? This song has never been performed in this millennia.
It might be on a music box somewhere.
Ah,
He really liked the melody he came up with back in the 1890s.
It's the same melody as Sidewalk
Kind
of
of
New
is the
York.
same.
oh, nice.
So yeah, 21st century premiere.
Yeah. Pretend we know it.
We're 25 years into the 21st century. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it doesn't make it science fiction, pure science fiction. We should all be like levitating by now, I think.
It's the same old town with a new coat of paint. I'm an old timer with no complaint. I've seen this town when everything was bright, when the old swinging doors were swinging day and night. The old bartender, the bar and the rail, Manhattan martini and a Bronx cocktail, the old mellow whiskey aged in the wood. I did my drinking when the drinking was good. I did my drinking when the drinking was good, when the good old stuff was aged in the wood. I'd never take a drop now, wouldn't if I could, 'cause I did my drinking when the drinking was good. 'Cause I did my drinking when the drinking was good. It's for this new century.
Yeah, a millennial premiere. Yeah. Okay, so this song is a song from the 1890s that was written for this occasion.
Okay.
In fact, so recently that we're just going to eschew the instruments altogether. There's going to be some good old Celtic nonsense syllables I hope you'll jump in on, as befits the subject matter. The name of the song is The Excommunication of Edward McGlynn, who was an Irish fighting working priest of New York City in the 19th century, who I was informed about through a digital broadside flashed through the ether by this man himself. And it seemed that a song should be written about him. He was, he fought for the rights of the poor and was kicked out of the pulpit accordingly, and needs to be remembered for it. That's what I think. So, let's see how we can do this. Oh, Edward McGlynn was a shepherd of men, much beloved by his people. Their spiritual health, their lack of wealth, he tended to under one steeple. For 21 years on 28th Street, he taught that each sin has its wage. But over the time, his faith declined in the worth of the Gilded Age. So he fostered a plan to tax all the land and give the receipts to the poor. The Vatican said, "You sound like a red, you'll not be a father no more." A father no more, leave your robe on the floor, put a working man's cap on your head, and walk out the door as a brother instead to the blessed wretchedly poor. Oh, Pope Alexander VI lost track of his wenches and bastards galore. But Father McGlynn was given the sack when he snubbed the rich for the poor. Oscar Romero shot in the head for trying to tend to his flock. They took a bit less from Father Ed, his flat, his job, and his frock. A father no more, leave your dress on the floor, put a working man's cap on your head, and step out the door with the brother instead to the blessed, oppressed, and poor. For 5 years and more, he kept at his chore, preaching the rights of man, till some pope said, yes, I guess I was wrong. So some pope said, yes, I was wrong, I guess. Get back in the pulpit instead. Thank you.
The father
Father again, the family of men, whether Catholic or Jewish or French. So let's raise a glass to that pain in the ass. He sure was a hell of a mensch.
Beautiful.
Now we do the Nicene Creed.
Luther's theses.
She should have done sacrificio de manibus tuus.
Oh, Latin.
Ecco spiritu tuo. Yeah. Yeah, I was an altar boy. He got money then. Money, $1 for a funeral and sometimes $10 for a wedding. Man, it was great. Hey, let's hear it for Quince. Hey! Oh, shit. Oh!
All right, now we got some more unprofessional songs. Does that sound in tune?
Yeah, sounds right in tune. Beautiful.
Fine, who gives a damn?
Yeah, it's pretty good in tune there, yeah.
She got me the Rifleman holiday box set. Season 5, episodes 143 to 176. Straight from McCain Ranch with certificate of authenticity. Including 2 pieces rock candy on a stick. She was returning from a trip to Nashville where she and her friends had been drinking all weekend. She was evasive when I asked her how it went. Kept her phone upside down the rest of the week. She didn't think that I don't have a DVD player as she picked it up at some decrepit strip mall. There was a hint of contrition in the way that she rolled over when I found it on WJLP. Get on that stage, get on that stage. Marshall Torrance, you've got to get me on that stage. Get on that stage, get on that stage. Torrance, you've got to get me on that stage. She was stubborn and wild like an unbroken filly. She was decent and gaming and naked in bed, with her legs knotted up like the reins of a saddle, watching Luke shoot a cheating card player to death. Would we be able to forgive the convict who came through last spring? Would we be able to last 4 years and a life on the range? Get on that stage, get on that stage. You've got to get me on that stage. Get on that stage, get on that stage. Marshall Torrance, you've got to get me on that stage. You can get a reduced rate on a life insurance policy and additional benefits through Medicaid Part B. You can sit on the couch while the tea kettle bubbles, 'cause she was the one that wanted the tea. Get on that stage, get on that stage. You've got to help me. Get on that stage, get on that stage, get on that stage. Marshall Torrance, you've got to get me on that stage. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah.
We're almost done. This isn't going to go forever. This is the second oldest song. This is from 2019. Third oldest. Fourth. By the way, the Far Lap song is not original. That was written by Kevin Shagog, who can't find anything of that anywhere. But he's probably still out there. Let's all get exotic. I want 15 crab rangoon. Let's all be neurotic. I got something stuck in you. Let's play chess and poker by the moonlight on the bridge. Watch the river listening, but do not say a thing. Let's all be forgotten. I want everybody set to go. Let's all be so shocking. Waiter, won't you bring me Shadrow? Let's get drunk and howl out to the lights of Jersey City. Watch old parade reruns and get down, right down and gritty. I want to be the only mayor in a town population 3. You, your old dog Rusty, and most important me. Let's all sit for dinner at a table with silver forks. The salt shakers to your left, would you please give me the works? I miss your starlight gazing and the dots hanging in your eyes. Tell me now if you'd be down to both get satisfied. I want to be the crooked picture on your wall at the Salton Sea. Look upon you lazy as you undress silently. Let's all be despotic. I can be your king. I'll be a lord iconic. Take you out to post-lunch gin. If you want a handout, I'm the last one you should call. All I want is you in my palm to have once and for all. I want to be the mayor in a town population 3. You, your old dog Rusty, and most important me.
Yeah.